the idea that comes forth from the idea of money, which is capitalism in a sense which doesn't need to be capitalism, but capitalism is, in my mind, the best solution if you choose for money, because then it's the fairest. It's not the best solution in my mind. I do think of a certain type of communism that is similar to money, but basically like the ideas you don't want to give to other people belong to you and the people you share it with in your collective experience that you choose to share it with. It's the same thing, but therefore you demand a price that is not always equal, in the sense that knowledge is unequal to each other and it's not the same. Like, if I have knowledge about how to build a certain tool and the other person has knowledge about goods, then I need to have at least the structure that is needed for the same amount of knowledge and tools to produce results that are similar. So capitalism, as in my definition, that's the video. And with the communism, that's why it would look like enslavement, such a system, and that's why people wouldn't accept it, which is also good. But there would also be just certain points in time where people could accept it, because otherwise they would have an advance and they would need to give all the knowledge away to a certain degree, which then would just leave knowledge that is not special anymore, and therefore money is then a solution, as well as capitalism, to ensure trade of things, goods and products, as well as knowledge. So what is a market system of money? Well, money is a currency of work to time and effort for form, meaning if I work in any work, like doing anything that produces an experience in the material plane, or anything for me, or anything that I do is work. Like, everything that you do is a work, if you want to describe it that way. And that is to time. So if I need 50 minutes to make a slide, I put in 50 minutes to the work. Easy. So, and effort for form, meaning how much effort did I need to put into the work to make it presentable. So if I usually work 2 minutes to make a slide, and I now need 15 minutes for a slide, or even 50 minutes for a presentation, but I usually just need 5, then I tripled the amount of effort I need to put in to form it, even so that people understand it and perceive it and can know anything about it. So the market regulates its worth, meaning money itself has something like a worth, and that is regulated by the amount of goods that are like structured. But that's irrelevant, because the idea is that the market regulates the worth of the products, and the products regulate the structure of how money interacts with it, and then we come to the idea that money actually endorses a system of value for money, which people call inflation or deflation. It's more complex than that. It has something to do, in my mind, with the structure of products, and basically it's, if I work towards a certain knowledge archetype, then I will have a different structure in the products that I produce, and they will be differently ordered and valued, and for that I have a different value to the money. That's why money is imaginary. It's not real in the sense that it is actually real. It's an idea that has a value to it, and that value can change because it's money. So in the end, the value and the worth of money is the structure of the products and how they are ordered by the system of the market and the system that regulates the market to its functioning aspects. And money is the presence of time over effort for idea and work. So if I needed to put this much effort for an idea and work 10 minutes, then the effort I put into the idea of what I lose as free time is also considered effort over time as well as work, and therefore the idea is valued more and has more value. That's why you can gain something in capitalism even though you don't work much, if you work all the time in your mind. So if you are someone who works all the time and thinks all the time about something, you can actually produce higher value goods that then have a value that is, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like that. And therefore money is to be paid to get any products, meaning goods in as not moral definitions, but as something that is a thing or an idea that is not of a person, meaning it's not the person, nor the looks of a person, nor anything that is concerning any conscious, but it is an idea. I'm not saying this doesn't have any characteristics at all. Like, it has characteristics that I won't explain because that's metaphysics. It's not a topic. And that are legal in the system, meaning if I want to sell poison that kills people, I should not be able to do that. If I sell tobacco, it's a different kind of thing. It's a story, different kind of story, even if it kills. Or it doesn't kill, it doesn't matter. It's like the point being is that it shouldn't be legal to sell certain products, because then you would devalue the market and destabilize it, even if you want to put morals in a capitalistic system, which I don't think is valuable. But further than that, it's just correct, like it's wrong to sell products like that. So the market. Market is regulating what is desired as to be known for advance. So, meaning, if you buy something in the market, you structure the archetype for the ordering of products to value the money, which is then causing buying and selling actions on the market, which change the idea of the complex. And that is the advance. And market can't cause war because it's guided by people. Like, it's the people who cause war. It's not the market. If the market does something, it's not the market, it's the people who interact with it. And the idea is not like that. The idea behind the product and the market is not what's causing the war. It's the people. It's their desires and their wishes and their wills. And their forces of soul, spirit, and so forth. So market can be used as an evil works, though. Like, it can be used for war, it can be utilized. You can utilize a market to bring about a different aspect in war. So you can use certain aspects of market ideas to cause different types of advances in war. But it's then not again the market who causes war. Which causes war? Whom causes war? And for that the system needs to regulate it. Like, the market can always be used against people or for people. And that's why the system needs to be in place of it. Reason being, it's the system and the market. The system is in place to give access to the possibility of using the market as an inhabitant of society, like the sense of selling any that is not of the person, right? Because the person is needed to produce the market value. Like, if I want to engage in market, I first need to be my whole self. Otherwise, I wouldn't be part of the system that regulates the market, or at any point in time producing value for the market itself, or changing the idea that is in the ordering of structured products, because if I'm not a person with rights, I can interact with the market, meaning every knowledge I put towards the market is destroying, and better saying, destabilizing it. in it ever. So capitalism, in my definition, no need in any system at all for granting every idea, view on my religion. Capitalism is the enforced collective will for using money as advanced and better products to and use for couples, in my mind. Like everything I do would be for love. Like love I have for a special person, one person, and that person forever, in eternity as an ever. But it could also be single. Like other people, okay. Like, okay. Do it, be single, I don't care. I'm also crazy, but that's besides the point. Like singles can also be part of the market, but in the end, essence, it's this. These are the two options. You can either be couple or single. Unless you're weird and not how I am, but doesn't mean I view that as bad. It can be something that's not a couple and a single, but something else. So yeah, I don't know. That's an opportunity for other people, but not for me, not for us, not for the people in my religion that are or have or force or will the form of the ideas and the known and the none of it. Thank you for listening.